G'day YouTube, and welcome back to McDingo channel for a personally indulgent video. I don't know if this is going to get all that much interest, seeing as Game Dev Tycoon is an ancient game. It's been around for a while, but I love this game. It tickles so many fantasies I have about being a game designer and back in the heydays and revolution of gaming, and just seeing what you can create. And yeah, it's a rigid like simulation system, but it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon. You don't play Roller Coaster Tycoon to reinvent the concept of amusement parks. You do it to murder patrons mostly, but in this case, you do it to to please artificially intelligent reviewers and earn fake fans and live out a fantasy. So, welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you will have been transported back in time to start your very own game development company, right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, build your dream, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become a leader of the market. Cool, cool. Before you can start your adventure, you have to give your upcoming company a name. So, what are we calling it? Shifty Dingo Software. Ah, dang it. Shifty Dingo Studios. Nice. I like that. SDS, like that kind of... It's cool. And... Now, one thing I don't like about this game is it is inherently baldest. There are no head models for people without hair like myself, so I will pick the model that matches my beard color. I am a ginger through and through. Ooh, sweater vests. Is that it? Okay, I'm going to go with the black sweater vest. I like black. No, I'll do it without hints. Place that one. All right, cool. Let's start by developing our first game. Now, from what I've learned playing this game so far, the key to success is don't stop making games. If you're waiting for research to come through, if you're waiting for sales to finish off of a game you've recently made, then you can do a little bit of contract work if you just need to build up research points. But other than that, don't stop making games. Keep making games. I don't care if you've already got one out on sale. Make another one. By the time it's finished, the other one will be off the market, and you can put this one on it. Doesn't matter if the game's good, just make the game. It levels your character, it gives you research points, and it builds your skill. Let's see, what topics do we have? Horror, nice. Fantasy, time travel, and life. They gave me a good starting set. I might not even need to research new topics with this trifecta. Yeah, what are we going to call it? Dungeons. Where's the ampersand? And dingoes. I thought it was cute. We want to keep costs low at the beginning until we start ramping up and making good games, so I'm going to make this text-based. Story and quests, super important for an RPG. Gameplay, also very important. Engine, what engine? It's a text wall. Dialogues, don't need level design, it's a text-based game. AI, I want to build up a little bit of skill with tech, so I'll put that at half. That's a milestone. We were so successful that 15 people are fans of our company. How about that? Now we're making some bucks back. Fantasy and RPG is a great combination. World design is very important. So what went wrong? Why was it hated? Develop new game. Let's try horror this time. Do an action horror game, I guess. I don't know how well action performs on the PC. If it bombs, we can try an adventure horror game. Gore Splosion. Nope. Gore Splosion. There we go. Gore Splosion. I should learn how to spell. There we go. And 2 exclamation points, because it makes people mad for some reason. Gore Explosion. This one we're probably going to want to spring for 2D graphics, because we did kind of hype up the gore with the name. Story and quests. Action games need a good engine. Pump down the story and quests quite a bit. Little teeny weeny bit less on the gameplay. That should be perfect. Yeah. This is going to be a great game. I imagine it being like a really, really terrible version of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. like without any of the subtlety and pacing. Just like level design, artificial intelligence, dialogues. Who needs good dialogue in a horror game? Might pump down the artificial intelligence a little bit because I pumped it up for that RPG and I really didn't need to. Definitely need graphics. Definitely need sound. Way less on the world design. We're kind of going to make this the exact opposite of the last game, since action and RPG are very two opposing things, which I find hilarious since there are so many action RPG games. Nice. We broke the record for tech. Hey, we generated 50,000 in sales. That's not bad. That almost made back what we spent on it, I think. And we got a total of like 50 fans. We're doing pretty good for our first run. Crap, I left it bugged. It's only one bug. It's only one bug. They won't care. They won't care. Come on, I want to do that game report. There we go. We don't know how. So it cost 39K. So we have to make more than 39K on it, and then we'll get some profit. Reviews for our newly released game, Gore Splo. Oh, it settled on the 1. It said, Star Games, why? Why you gotta do me like that, bro? Quirky but good, informed gamer loves us. Not bad, not good. Well, all games and Star Games do not like what we have. But, yeah, it went better than our last game. Govador steadily outselling. Yeah, sure, it is now, but we have the benefit of future sight, and we know that it's gonna bomb like a missile. Or a rocket. Actually, I think a rocket is the opposite of a bomb. Keep developing games. Don't ever stop making games. Eventually, you'll hit the mark. So horror and action was a good combo. But we don't want to get too bogged down now. Let's make a time travel adventure game for the PC. Time travel adventure game. Let's call it Chrono Sass. Sure. I don't know. I'm spitballing here. We're going text-based. Because I've played text-based adventures. They're pretty sick. Engine, no. Story and quest, yes. Gameplay, yes. We can't afford to waste money. Ooh, Gore Explosion is actually making some sales. Not a lot of fans, but it's making sales. Design. I want to keep this one dead even because I have no idea what second stage development is for adventure games. Like, could be anything, really. World design, heck yeah. It's a text-based game. We don't really need that much on graphics. Sound either. I don't think the game really takes that into account. The fact that it's a text-based game, you don't really have graphics. Ooh! According to rumors, the Japanese company Ninvento is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Ninvento is known for its widely successful arcade game, Dinky King. Industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off. Well, that's because they're looking backwards at Atari and the horrible debacle that the E.T. game was. That amazes me so much that, like, A Japanese company had to relabel their product as an entertainment system because a different company that started in the US screwed up so badly. Oh, Gorsplosion is right off the market just as we're finishing Chronosass. And it generated 51K in sales, which is way more than we spent on it. That's like a 12K profit. We got a new record in design. Oh, so close to leveling up gameplay. So close to leveling up my character, too. Let's see those reviews, guys. What do you have to say about Chronosass? Oh, this is looking good. I saw 10. Good game! That's right, Star Games. You're going to pay us back for every bad review you gave us. Informed Gamer was suddenly disappointed, though, which is weird. Time travel adventure is a great combination. So we got a 6.5 on that one. We're like steadily increasing, slowly. Quirky, but good. Excellent. And we have enough research to do a custom engine, which is going to definitely help us in future, because it's going to add more features to our games. Ooh! Hi there, I've just finished Chronosass, and I am impressed by your talent. I am in the contracting business, and we could use your skills. If you're ever short on cash, let me know. I'll see if I have some work for you. Jason. Post-analysis of Chronosass is complete. Time travel, great combination. Dialogue's very important. Very important. Research, custom game engine. We got to do that first, because that's going to help us in the long run. I'm going to skip this. This I'm going to skip. I'm probably not going to design any games for the tests, but once they release the Gameling, that's where I strike, because in my mind, it's good to have a steady following in one major brand of console, and PC lasts from the beginning of this revolution to the end of it, and it ends off pretty strong. So I find PC to be the steady breadwinner, and I just branch out into mobile markets. Yeah, custom engine. Chronosass has achieved a company sales record with 10K units sold. Nice. It's an important milestone for Shifty Dingo Studios. Excellent. So I could create a custom game engine now. I could research a new topic. What do they give me? Vampire, medieval, dance. I could do vampire, and I could recreate Vampire the Masquerade. I probably wouldn't do it justice, though. All right, so let's see here. Develop a new game. Topic, fantasy adventure for the PC, because we just found out that adventure games do excellently on the PC. Ooh, I want to do a play on the Elder Scrolls. Let's see. No. Yeah. Ancient Tomes. There we go. And that'll set us up for a good running sequel thread. Story and gameplay. Yeah, that should be fine. A lot of this is just watching bubbles, but I like it. Dialogue, super important. Let me drop down level design and AI. Because it's the first game in a series. We can improve the AI over time. Chronosass is off the market. Generated 82K in sales. We've almost got our first mill. We've only released 3 games, I think. Yeah? Game history? 3 games. Dungeons and Dingoes, Gorsplosion, and Chronosass. From Shifty Dingo Studios. Let's see. Graphics, why not? I think world design is kind of important, but let me drop down sound to compensate. Yeah, that should be good. Should be a good spread. I don't imagine this is going to get killed in the reviews. Get rid of those bugs, kiddos. New record. Oh, I think this, yeah, leveling up, wow. Leveling up everything except engine. I have not been paying attention to engine at all. I need to make more action games so I can focus on engine. Newly released reviews for Ancient Tomes. Oh, this is going to be good! Very enjoyable, says Star Games. Fantasy and adventure is a great combination. No shit, informed gamer. Look how informed you are. Could have been better. You can go suck several dicks, Game Hero. Nice experience. All games. Excellent. Let's see how the sales do. Ancient Tomes. 4K units, rank 30 in its first week of sales. Nice. Story and quests, very important. Great. Things I already knew because I'm not a dumbus. I don't know what a dumbus is. Gameplay, game tutorials. Oh, and they released the TES. Excellent. Save money, and I've still got a pretty decent fan base. Over 200 fans. We're moving up in the world. And mono sound. Research everything you can, and then just keep making games. Eventually, once you've got a new feature in every category of development, you create an engine with those additional features, put it on your next game. Hopefully that game is a sequel, because you've researched sequels by then. People love it if the sequel to a game has a better engine than the previous one. Let's see. Let's try something we've never done before, because this is we're grinding for levels in this first stage of development. Life sim for, so the TES has 38%, but still, PC's still a quarter of the market, so we should be good with that. Life sim. Real worlds with a Z. People like that. People like Z's. Don't think story and quest is all that important, so I'll go with engine and gameplay. Phase 2, dialogues. I'll leave a little bit for dialogues. There we go. Basically, half of our second stage of development is just going to be dedicated to AI, because we don't want them walking into walls. Oh, this one frustrates the heck out of me, because I actually have no idea, like, which is most important. I'm going to take a risk and say world design doesn't matter on this one. It matters that much. Okay. Get the bugs out of this game. You can't release a buggy game. Well, buggy games get released all the time, but, you know, it's hard because games are big and you can only QA so much before time runs out. Show us those numbers, boys. What? Scusi? Okay, that's a little bit more realistic. I thought this would be a 7 or an 8. 8.5! Guys, we have just been climbing those charts with the reviews. I'm a little upset that we didn't get the chance to research more features, but pretty soon I think we're going to be able to develop target audience. Nah, I'm good with, like, the spread that I got at the start of this is just excellent for PC. Keep making games, guys. Keep making games. Try another horror action for the PC. I want to do like a play on words with horror and like apartments. Tenant Terrors. And I'm certainly not talking about David Tennant. He is an angel. Sorry, I got kind of breathy when I said that. Engine way up. Gameplay way middle. Story and quests completely unimportant. Dialogues. Nah. Level design, yeah. We'll dip down on the AI just to see if it affects people's the reviewers' opinions, and then we'll know that it's important. Sound, very important. World design, a little smattering of important. We can dip down on the graphics a little bit, I think, because sound is so important to horror games. Problem is, I don't think this game really analyzes your topic for, like, the game's designs and features. Oh, yeah. Told you. 14-14, totally even. 200K off of Real Worlds. Like, almost 30,000 units sold. That's crazy. New record, new record. Let's see. This is looking good. They love it. My goodness, Informed Gamer is not a fan of our enterprise. It's okay. I think that's like a 6.75. See how it sells. Hey, that's pretty good. It was like 6K units first week. PC action good. Okay, that might be... Artificial intelligence is very important. Okay, so now we know. And we still got a 6.75 when we only dedicated that much time to the AI. Let's go again. What do we got this time? Pick a topic. Any topic. Switch back to time travel. Strategy. I bet strategy games do well on the PC. Ooh, perfect. We can use the Chronosas universe and call this... Oh. Good Lord, McDingo, can't you spell? Chronocraft. It's like StarCraft and Warcraft, but time travel based. This also gives us an opportunity. If this game sells really well, we can make this a whole sequel franchise. Dip that down just a bit, because I don't know if level... Like, in my mind, level design is very important for strategy games, because, like, you have to be very aware of how the design of your levels and your stages affects the strategy involved, affects the meta. Variety of gaming devices, especially. Okay, finally. So now we can research target audience. Let's see how Chrono. Oh, this doesn't look good. It's a very positive statement for a very low score. What's with the compliment sandwiches they're giving me? Oh. Shoot. Story not very important. Platform. Okay, so I was right about strategy being good on PC. It's just time travel and strategy are not the fastest of friends. Following the massive success of it. Oh, this is where this game's Sega equivalent came in. I really feel bad for Sega. Like, I played on the Genesis way back, or other people know it as the oh, what is it? The Mega Drive? Yes, the Sega Mega Drive. Okay. New topics, don't need any. Let's just build another game. More games. Go, go. Ooh, this is where we can build up a bunch of hype for the game. Horror, mature, action on the PC. Play on Silent Hill. Wait for this. Wait for this. Wait for this. Shrieking Mountains. 2D graphics. This is half the fun of the game, is like paying homage to games from the past. Dip down on engine. No, wait, action games need a lot of engine. The Sega Master, the Vina Master V. I think that's a play on Sega Master System. I never had one of those. I pretty much just Genesis, Mega Drive, whatever you call it. That was my jam. I think I have a bunch of ports to PC. Hi, I'm Steve O'Connell, a reporter for Planet GG. We've heard a rumor that your company is developing a game for mature audiences. Would you be willing to give an interview about this? Heck yeah, brah! Build up the hype. They're going to publish it next week. Planet GG has recently published an interview with Shifty Dingo Studios. According to the interview, the company is working on a first game targeted to mature players. McDingo, owner and CEO of Shifty Dingo Studios, said, "We think that players are looking for more mature content in games. We're willing to take the risk to give it to them. Next week, we're developing our first porn game." Experts say sooner or later games with mature themes will become more common. Have you looked at the Steam listings lately? We are curious to see how the blah blah blah. Star Games likes it. Informed Gamer, like, strangely enjoyed it quite a bit. Game Hero thought it was quirky. Nice experience. Okay, cool. So that's a solid 6.5 with 7 hype. That's going to do us right. You know what? At this point, I've got enough money and enough research that I'm just going to pop the engine bubble. Oh, I didn't even know that I had all these other features. Linear story, save game, tutorials, sound, gameplay, graphic, story engine. So I don't have features for everything, but darn close to it. Let's call this the Shriek engine, after our most recent game. And this is pretty straightforward. You just develop enough technology to complete the engine. And they released the Master V, which I will not be developing any games for, which is a good chunk of why Sega ended up going down back in the day. Oh, stop itching your Carrot Top. Not Carrot Top, the comedian. Marketed in North America, flourish in other parts of the world. True. I mean, I love games by Sega. Nice. The Shriek engine is complete. Now, we develop something we've never done before. You know what? Screw it. We're going to do a fantasy RPG, because RPGs do well on PC, I'm fairly certain. Oh, they might only be 2+. Still, though. Fantasy RPG in the Shriek engine for mature audiences, because everybody can appreciate fantasy. The first mature fantasy RPG that comes to my mind is the Witcher series, so I'm trying to think of a... Slayer of Queens. I like that. That's a double entendre right there. It's a play on Witcher 2, Assassin of Kings, and the fact that Geralt can't keep his pants on for the life of him. Story and quest, super important. Pile on the features. Pile them on. Linear story, save game. Tons of gameplay. Screw the engine, who cares? Dialogue, super important. Level design, medium important. Artificial intelligence, diddling important. Go for it. This is going to be excellent. Graphics, turn it up a little bit. Nice. Nice, and now I can research casual games, which is awesome, because the Gameling is probably going to be coming out pretty soon. What are we on, year 3? Yeah. Govador is dying in its bed. Spook, Slayer of Queens. Yeah, there we go. Better user experience. Excellent. Now we're building up the research. Wait till the end of week 1 and generate that game report. 59K. So it cost 20K more than our last games, but hopefully these reviews are going to justify. that extra money spent. Very good. Can we get all 8s on this one? Thanks, Game Hero. He's just gonna dick us over. Oh, but in the end, we did get a solid 8 score. Okay, thank you, All Games. You rounded them out. Let's do some research. Casual games. So yep. Did you hear me call it? Now I can tackle the mobile market and a more young audience, which is excellent because my PC claim is mostly for everyone and mature audiences. Spook Slayer of Queens is a surprise hit with players. Developer Shifty Dingo Studios is fairly new to the gaming industry, but they cannot wait to see what we develop next. So we did mature action horror, we did mature fantasy RPG, and now, as soon as the Gameling releases, I need to, this is really important, vocabulary. Almost missed it. Because vocabulary, casual, in a young audience, is like an insanely good combination. You're almost guaranteed 10 out of 10. Drop on us, Gameling. Yeah! Alright, let's see here. Develop new game. For young audiences, vocabulary, casual, on the Gameling. $50,000 licensing fees. God, Ninvento, why you gotta cram it up our butt? Julio's Thesaurus Adventure. But is engine important? I don't think it is, so I'm dropping it down. Because if I remember the last time I used this combination, it was basically a full bar of one facet each development cycle. Nice. 50k, almost 50k units on Spook. Nice. It is only mono sound, and it's on the Gameling, but still. Still. I think that might be a new record with technology. Yep. New topic, new combo. Gonna get tons of experience for this. Growing interest in video games. There is a growing audience for video game magazines. These magazines offer a great new way for game developers to market their upcoming games. Nintendo Power! So I can research marketing, which I can totally afford. But I'm going to generate a game report for this. Alright, guys. Fingers crossed. This is a big deal. Our first game that wasn't released for the PC. Julio's Thesaurus Adventure. I'm not even going to look. I'm not even going to look. I'm just... Oh, that clicking sound sounds real bad in my ears. Okay. All right. Okay. Average. What does that level out to? Like... that's like a 6.5? Game history. Oh, it's an even 6. That's not bad. Alright, we'll just research marketing, and then I think that's basically all the time we have for this episode. I'm probably going to be cutting it down in chunks and pieces anyway. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this foray into Game Dev Tycoon. I'm probably going to try and make a series out of this, like a smattering series every now and again, so we can progress the story of Shifty Dingo Studios. Now that we have marketing, we can add hype to our games at a really big cost, but hopefully we'll be able to upgrade from our garage and move up into the real world of having more than one person working on games in a stinky workshop. But thank you so much for joining me here. Please tune in for the next episode or enjoy any of the other episodes I have on the channel. Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.